They burst onto the scene with promise and talent, labeled as the future elite. Unfortunately, their potential didn't translate into lasting success. These are the most notable wonder kids who never made it big. First, let's talk about Messi era. When Messi hugged him like this, I thought he was the one. By the time he turned 19, Ansu Fati was actively chasing down Messi's records. At that point, he'd become the youngest player to score for Barca in La Liga, the youngest player to score for Barca in the Champions League, and the youngest player to score for the Spanish national team. The club believed in him so much that they gave him the number 10 jersey after Messi left. But it's almost as if Messi leaving signaled the end for 32. Injuries did a crazy number on him. He had surgery 4 times after tearing his meniscus, which kept him out for over a year, and by the time he returned, he just wasn't the same. Fati agreed to a loan move to Brighton at the start of last season, but that didn't work out too. He got injured between November and February, and now he's back at Barca. The club doesn't even know what to do with him. Hopefully, Fati can get his career back, and he doesn't become a failed wonder kid. Ravel Morrison. In 2011, Morrison took that iconic picture with Paul Pogba and Jesse Lingard, and people legit thought this was going to be the future. He was so good that even his teammates admitted he was the best talent in the academy. What happened next, though, was Morrison's attitude getting in the way of his development, from disputes to fights on and off the field. He only made 3 League Cup appearances for United before Sir Alex sold him to West Ham. And after the Hammers, he turned up for the likes of Vlatko Ostersunds and DC United. Morrison is 31 now in what is supposed to be the peak of his career. He's playing in the MLS is a far cry from what could have been his. Wasn't a case of injuries, just poor attitude. Jack Wilshere had the body that dude had. I bet he could have done better. That night against Barcelona in the Champions League at the Emirates, against a team with the likes of Iniesta, Xavi, and Busquets on the field. The man of the match was this guy, Jack Wilshere. He had the world at his feet. He broke the record to become Arsenal's youngest player in 2008. As the years progressed, Wilshere had already become a regular for the national team, and the hype around him was crazy. But once his injury problems started, they never stopped. They kept limiting his game time as the seasons progressed, and after a loan move to Bournemouth and a move to West Ham, Wilshere knew he couldn't keep up, and at the age of 30, he retired from the game. What a sad end it will see his body failed to allow him to live up to the hype.